Hello friends, my name is Shivam from DevOps Schools and I will help you to enable your learning process in various technologies of DevOps, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data and many more. This is our initiative to help you by sharing multiple tutorials and videos. And if you want any specific tutorials or any particular topic, then please do comment in the below comment section and I will help you with it. Also, please subscribe to our premium services on YouTube, which will give you access to more content and videos to enhance your knowledge about all these topics. Also, if you want me to help you with regards to the online trainings and classroom sessions by our qualified trainers, then please do write me at contact@devopsschool.com. Thank you.
Yeah. Now let's go to work from monitor. Yeah, this session aggregator, right? So it is successful. Now let's go and look at the log here. Yes. So we got 3 rows, right? Result out of 14 rows. So that's what we got it even in what SP. Let us see that here. So aggregator. Yeah. Can you see here? Department number 10, 8750, 20 something, whatever. But here we have not got for department number 40 because it doesn't have the data, right? If you don't have data, right, it's good to ignore that. But SP, it is capturing the result as what? Empty. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. I hope you guys are fantastic. Dinesh has got it, and you also got it, right? Delhi? Thank God. Yeah, some voice problem. Fine. Anyway, you got it, right? Yeah, fine. So if not, please let me know, Delhi. So I can't see. We would have given some other name. Some audio problem. Oh, anyway, got it. Perfect. Yeah, I can see that. So now let us start getting into what. So can you do one more example? Let's say we need to calculate count. Yeah, like some, we can also calculate count of employees on each department. Can you do that? Yes, looks like the less done. Yeah, perfect. I think you got 3 rows, right? Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, open that file. You got 356. Yeah, fantastic. That's it. Very good. Yeah. So that's all we need to do. Yeah. So now let us talk about other aggregator properties. Yeah. If you look at this particular what properties, right? There is a one what is called checkbox, right? Sorted input. Yeah. If you try to enable this without any pre-sorted, right? And what will happen? So when you run it, we'll get what we should get error because in case if you don't supply sorted data as input, if you supply sorted data as input, then we don't get any error. So let us go and see that. So refresh mapping. So you can just try this. Yeah, can you see here? It got failed. Reason, we can see that. Yeah, So result target is 0 because it got failed. So now we need to look at the reason, right? Yeah, this is where error you can see, right? So aggregator expecting what? Keys to be ascending. Can you see here? This is what error we get it. In case if we enable what this particular checkbox. Now, how to fix this? That's the next question, right? So to fix it, what we could do is, so we need to use what? Sorter before aggregator. So we don't get to see this kind of issue. Can we can you guys start doing it? Same thing. We just have to go and what? Sorry. We just have to go. Yeah. First produce this error, then we'll fix it. Let's finish this. Yeah. The next probably can just change this property. Go to properties, enable the checkbox, and say OK. Now save Dinesh. You can save it and then go to workflow manager and refresh session. Right click on session, refresh mapping. Refresh. Yeah, perfect. Now save it and run it. So make sure that, yeah, save it. Save Dinesh. Yes, perfect. You got error, right? Fantastic, Delhi. So, yeah, we are trying to do aggregator, madam. Priyanka, I think looks like you came now, right? Yeah. So go to
Yeah,
transformation and select. Yeah, go to transformation and select aggregator.
yeah. Cursor is running here and there.
Yeah, go to ports. First connect this department number from employee table. Yeah, yeah, this one. Yeah, let me just try to show it, madam. Yeah, this one, madam. So select department number, and we can also select a column which will be used for calculation. Yeah, what is this? Yeah, that's it. Two is enough. Now we need to configure this aggregator. For that, go to properties, enable the group by, then add another what column, like whatever operation that you want to do, you can just add it. Then let it be default name, and then perform any aggregation operation, madam. Yeah. So you can just select aggregate and select whatever you want. Yeah, that's a maximum salary drawn. Yeah, based on what? Salary. That's all. So this is what we need to do. Yeah, you got it, right, Priyanka?
Yeah, yeah.
So once we do that, then connect this to your target, madam, so that you can see the result. Yeah,
Okay.
you can do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, now we need to fix it. Other for others, right? So we need to use what? Sorted option. Yeah. You got the error, right? I think Delay has got it. Dinesh, you also got error, right? Perfect. It got failed. Yeah. Priyanka, I think, yeah, connect the last one, madam. Last one to what? C2 column. Max salary result. So connect this to what? This one. That's all. Yeah. Yeah. Now just build workflow and run it. Yeah. We'll wait for 1 minute. Meantime, you guys, Dinesh and Delhi, you guys can start adding what? Sorter before aggregator and fix that problem. I'll just wait for 1 minute. I then Priyanka also will finish this.
Total, how many transformations are there?
Dilia? Oh, Dinesh. Question, huh? Answer. How many transformations, huh?
Okay.
Unlimited.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how it
Actually,
will
mainly we have got good transformations only around 10. The rest of the transformations we normally don't use much. Dinesh. Yeah.
how we will remember, sir, exactly which transformation we will use? Because the all are seems same function.
Oh, functionality is different, right? Aggregator does some functionality, starter does some other functionality, union does its own functionality. They're all
It
different.
seems to same
Huh?
confusion sometimes.
No confusion. No, if you understand the functionality clearly, right? No confusion at all. Everything is very clear. Yeah. Yeah. Probably I think first time you might get confused. Once you get used to it, right? You will never confuse. Yeah. Ganesh, you got no?
Yeah. Yes.
Fine.
So what is the
Yeah.
scope of navigation in this Informatica? I mean, so much scope is
Scope
there?
means
Or, I mean, outside
yeah.
marketing.
Yeah. To answer a question, to answer a question, right? I had to stop the recording.
This
So
conference will
answer
now
is
be recorded.
oh God, 1 second.
This
IICS.
conference will now be recorded.
Sorry?
Okay.
Yeah, fine. Let's move on.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, now let us start getting into what next step. Yeah. So I think it's done, right? Priyanka, it's working. Yeah, fine.
Yes.
So Dilly or Dinesh, have you done that starter part? Is it working?
Yes. Yeah.
It's working, huh?
This field.
If still failed, huh? After start transformation. I think Dilly is trying to talk, but some problem with your audio, Dilly. Dinesh and Priyanka, you could able to hear his voice. No? At least I can't hear.
Okay.
I can't see that in the monitor. Listen,
Sorry?
I executed
Huh?
that workflow. I executed that aggregator workflow, but I can't see that aggregator workflow in this one.
Oh, what happened? It is hiding, huh?
I don't know where it is.
1 sec. What name you gave, madam? Let me go to workflow manager. Workflow underscore aggregator, right? Yeah.
Aggregator. Yeah.
Yes. So let us try to run it. Oh, it's modified, huh? Have you executed, madam? Start workflow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's running. You can see first one, right?
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah, looks like it was not executed. Yeah, fine. That's fine. Anyway, it's working, madam. Yeah. So now,
Yeah.
so there is one. Yeah. Anyway, got right. Yeah, Priyanka. Now the question was. how to make use of this pre-sorted input. Yeah. So for that, we are trying to fix that problem. To fix it, what we need to do, we need to insert one other transformation, which is sorted transformation. Yeah. So let us insert sorted transformation here. Yeah, sorter for aggregation. Yeah, fine. Let's make it fast. Huh? Fine. Now, so here we can take whatever mandatory fields that are required for aggregator. So department number and salary, right? So yeah, connect department number to sorter. It is done. First thing is done. Next, we can also connect salary. Yeah, this one, right? So now connect to this. Perfect. Now the next is what? We need to go to sorter properties and enable the checkbox. Let's say direction let it be default. We don't need to worry. Now sorted already. Now sorted data should be taken as input to what? Aggregator. Yeah. That's it. Over. Save it. Now let's go and refresh this. Yeah, anyway, start doing it, no? So then I think step by step we'll do it. Yeah. You got right? Add a sorted transformation. Yeah, I think Dinesh is adding. Priyanka is also adding. Really, I think looks like you all are dead, right?
My system is very
Yeah.
slow. I'm not able to do it actually. My system is very, very slow.
What happened suddenly?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
do
It
it
is very
slowly,
slow.
madam. It's okay, right? Yeah, go to ports. Ports. Yeah. What
I
happened?
need to
It's not you
add.
have not connected any columns to this sorter, madam. Exactly.
Yeah.
Not add. Connect from source qualifier. No. First, what we need to do, right, Priyanka? We need to delete this. Yeah. I'm just trying to do. Then just arrange this right side. Now put it here. Now connect department number and salary here. Priyanka, correct, no? So let's say department number. Then second is what? Salary. Yeah. So we are trying to connect, salary. That's it. Now we need to here configure sorter properties. Correct, no, Priyanka? Go to properties, enable checkbox. That's it. Let it be ascending. Clear, no, Priyanka? Now you
Hello,
can
Yeah.
connect.
am I audible?
Yeah, now it is good, Delhi. Looks like you struggle a lot to fix the audio issue. Yeah. Now let us connect department number salary to aggregator. Priyanka?
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
am I audible?
Yes. Yes, yes. Now it is good, Delhi.
Okay. So I'm trying to do that sorter one. I forgot that option. Can you look
Yeah.
into it? Oh,
Yes. So what we need to do is this is sorter you added, right? Yeah. First thing is what? First we need to configure sorter. Enable key. Clear, no? Delhi? Then apply. Because that's what is prerequisite for using this aggregator option. Now within, sorry, before that, all done, right? Perfect. I think you have done it perfectly here. Then in aggregator, go to property, select it. Perfect, right? It is done perfectly. Now you can just save, go to workflow, refresh session, and run the workflow. It will work. Uh, really? Yeah, I saved it. Yeah. Yeah, let me also refresh. Yes. Now I can start the workflow. Yeah. Is it working now? Yeah, see it's successful now. Now previously it got failed, now it is successful. That's it. Like how we could able to get that issue fixed. Yeah. Yeah. Dinesh, is it working? Yeah, you got it already. Priyanka, you got right? And then yes. Now you also got it, right? Dilip? Yeah. That's it. That's about this particular what aggregator. Yeah. Now let us start getting into another transformation, which is going to be sequence generator. Yeah. So in warehousing, right? One of the important concept is what surrogate or row ID or sequence generator or unique ID. These are all synonyms. Don't get confused. So for example, in database, we got row ID, right? Why we need that? To identify uniqueness of each row. We all know that, right? Now the question, in warehousing, you will deal with what? Very large data. Now, if you deal with a large data without having identification of each row, it doesn't make sense. So how do you make it what? Identification of each row in unique way. That is where we need to introduce what I call sequence generator transformation. Now, so this is a separate transformation which is going to help us in order to identify uniqueness of each row. So we can generate, which means when you run the workflow, right? Wherever you have this particular sequence generator, right? It's going to generate unique ID associated to each row, so that we can take that as a base to identify uniqueness of each record. That's it. Yeah, that is the concept. Now, how do you achieve it? So within the sequence generator, we have got next value and cur value. These are the two predefined output ports. I repeat, within this particular sequence generator, we have got two output ports. One is a next value, and second is a cur value, right? So that's it. So next value will maintain what current run data. Current run data. Don't get confused. Here some misleading terms here. So current means what? This value will be used for next run. So next run in the sense when you run next time, right? So this will be taken as a base to generate next IDs. For example, let us say there are 3 rows. I'll give one example so that no confusion. First run 3 rows. So let's say I'll just put different values here. 1, 1, 2, 3, whatever, and some value here. Now, what is the next value for this example? Next value, let's say this is 1, and sorry, this is 2, and then this is what 3, right? And this is what next value. So next value, right? Next, what is the cur value here? Yeah, cur value, right? Cur value will be what? It's going to be what? 2 and 3 and then 4. Means what? It will tell us what is the next starting value. So last thing, right? Which when you run the next time, right? It should start from what? 4. So which means this guy cur value maintains what? Last restore point. That is why we use cur value, or else we don't need this. Yeah. To maintain the last restore point, we use what? Car value. That's it. Yeah. So by default, by default, normally how this sequence works, normally if you take database, how the sequence work. So we have got sequence there also, right? Concept, create, sequence, sequence name, then followed by initial, increment, max. Yes or no? We do that, right? Same concept holds good over here also. So here also we'll have initial, and we'll have what? Increment, and you'll have what? End value or max value. This is what I need to specify. And now the question, default, what is the initial value? 0. And increment, what is the increment default? 1. End value, which is what? Max value, which is begin. Remember, yeah. So these are the what default values. Now, in case if you want to change based on your own initial increment, we can always do it. Yeah. This is a starting example. Now, once we do that, I would talk about next example, which is going to be like if you want to generate or if you want to use cyclic algorithm in order to generate what you call this particular unique values. How do you do it? We'll talk about it in the next example. Too many things will get into confused. Let's take one, understand that with practical example. Any questions here with respect to this particular concept here? Yeah. Yeah, fine. If this is clear, right, then let's move on to what the power center designer, where we are going to create a mapping. Yeah. So let us go to mappings menu and create a mapping. Yeah. Yeah. Dinesh, Priyanka, and Delhi. You're all there, right? Start creation of mapping. Yeah. So supply mapping underscore sequence generator. Right? That's fine, I think. Mapping underscore sequence generator. Say okay. Yeah. Now let us take department only. Yeah. Yeah, I think we are dealing this database too much, right? Let us take file now. Yeah. Flat file. Let us take flat file thing. Yeah. Input as what? Flat file. Yeah. Let's also talk about some examples. Flat file also. Yeah. Flat file. And transformation is what? Create and select sequence generator. Yeah, we got it, right? Supply sequence generator. Yeah, underscore trx. Yeah, fine. And click on create. And can you see here? Here we could able to see two output ports, next value and car value. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Dinesh. Go to transformation and select create and sequence generator. Type yes, 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 whatever. You'll get a sequence generator. One more yes. Yes. Yeah, Priyanka looks like I can see she has a problem.
To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the 3D99 plan and grow your skills immensely.
Yes, let us start getting into the next step. So we don't need to do anything here, sequence generator, because it itself generates what? two output ports. Can you see here? It can only send it. It doesn't receive any input. Remember this. Yeah. Now, how this generates unique data? That's what we are going to see now. So now let us add a target. Yeah. And then select any column data from the source. Let us say selected column 1 data. Now let us connect these two ports, next value, car value to what? C2, C3, right? You can see, right? No connectivity from data to what? Sequence generator. So, but we connected output ports from sequence generator to a target. Yeah. So that is what we have done, right? Yeah, that's it. Now, if you go and look at these properties of the sequence generator, where we can see what initial value is 0, a start value, increment is 1, end value is what? Max, which is begin. That's what I talked about. Yeah. Curve value 1, but any other properties I'll talk about it. Yeah. So that's it. Now we can create the workflow and see whether we get to see unique values or not for each row. Yeah. Let us create a workflow. Yeah, go to workflow manager and select workflows and create. Yeah, supply workflow name underscore sequence generator. Yeah. Yeah, enter. Yeah. So let us talk about creation of a task. Go to task menu and supply task. Session underscore sequence generator. Yeah. Fine. And click on create. Yeah. Select this mapping underscore sequence generator. Right. Say okay. Yeah. Dinesh and Delhi, you're doing that. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. So rest is same. So you just have to configure here this target. Now we change the source also, right? Source is a file now, right? So I'll just put here SQL and underscore sequence underscore gen dot txt. Yeah. Yeah. Say okay. That's it. Now you can save and run the workflow. Yeah. Go to workflows, start workflow. Yeah. Yeah. Now let us move on to what? Looking at the result. Yeah. So sequence generator, right? Yeah, it's here. It got failed. How about you guys? Let us see why it got failed. It's successful, huh, in your case? Yeah, you got no? You got the result, right? Oh yeah, I think you took database as input, right? Delhi? And you also got the result. Huh? I might think it got
Yeah,
failed.
I'm
Let
not
us
sure.
see. We have
Yeah,
not given, I
department
think,
number as
input.
an input.
Okay, perfect. So let me see what went wrong here because I have not given the file name. Yeah. Can you see here? This is the error. Error opening this particular file. Yeah. Source, we supplied name, but it is not there as part of this location. Yeah. To fix it, it's very simple. What I'll do is, I'll just go, I'll not touch anything in the sense, no session, nothing. I'll just copy and paste this particular file in standard location. What is standard location where we can place source files? SRC files. Over. Now, if you rerun, right, it would work. Let me do that. Because so far we focused on target source, right? Now we'll focus on standard locations, yeah, from now on. So let us run this. Now it should work. Yeah, can you see here? It is successful. Now let's understand the result in the target. Yeah, this one, right? Yeah, if you look at here, there are only two rows here. Yeah, 1, 2 is what? Next value, right? 1, 2, sequence 1, 2. And 2, 3 is what? Curve value. Next time when you run again, what will happen? Can you guess? 1, this next value, what will happen? 3, 4, and this will be 4, 5. Let us run and see that. Yeah, clear, right? Which means what? That restore point, right? So who remembers that? Curve value. Yeah. Let us run and look at the effect of it. Yeah. Go to workflows and start workflow. Yeah. Yeah. It is completed. Now let us look at the result.
Hello,
Can
am
you
I
see?
audible?
Yes. What happened, Delhi? Yeah,
Hello.
fine. Yes, we could able to hear
Yeah.
you.
So I think I missed something. Actually, the source file, right?
Yeah. Yes, Delhi, go ahead, please.
I didn't give any file. I think I gave the database. Can you look
Yes.
into it? System 4.
Yes. Yeah, sure. Yeah, your data is what? Database. 10, 20, 30, 40, right? Yeah. So we can see
Yeah,
that.
the source, right? You said some source file we need to give it. Give any kind of, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because yours is a database, you
So
don't need
what?
to give. But
How
for example,
to give the source? File?
yeah.
Okay.
But let us say your case, now we are not using this particular database, really. Now we need to use what? Files instead. So you just have to specify this file part, correct? No, file definition. Then you can just connect this to a target. Let's say C1 column data to a target. Connected, right? Now, if you go and refresh your workflow, right? Let me refresh your mapping here. Now save it. Now once it is done, right? So we need to go and what? Change this. Okay, can you see here now? It got changed. Here we need to specify the file. Can you see here? So this is where this is what I was trying to talk. C colon slash.
Okay.
We need to specify the source. Yeah. So in that location, we have got what file, no? seq1.txt. Yes or no? Nelly? This is what I was saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you run it right, you'll get the result based on what? This file, not based on the database. Yeah. Let us see that. Yeah. So let it get executed. Yeah, it is successful, right? Now let us go and verify the result in the target. So this one, right? Same target. Now this is the result. See, data is different, right? 1 4 is a data,
Mhm.
and your sequence IDs are what 5 6, and curve value is what 6 7. This is what happens, Delhi.
Okay.
Yeah, you got no? Yes. Now, what I'm trying to talk here is, if you run it again, what happens? Yeah. So in my case, we got the result as what? Let us say this is your system, right? Let me go to my system. Yeah. My case, I have got 3 4 and 4 5. Next time when I run it again, what will happen? Next value will be here. It will be 4. Yeah. Here it will be 4, and so next will be what 5, and then here it will be 5, and here it will be 6 if you run it again, because it is going to maintain what the counter automatically by sequence generator. That's what happens. Yeah. Let us run and look at the result. I have just closed it by not saving. Now let us run it. Yeah. So that you'll get to see the effect of it. Yeah. Yeah. Now it is successful. So let us see the effect. Yeah. Can you see here? This is what we expected. If you run it again, then what will happen? So you'll increment it by 1 always. 5 6. What will happen? 7 8. So that's it. This is what happens in normal what sequence, any sequence concept is same. Yeah. Yeah. Let's say it is successful. Now we can see that. Can you see here? 7 8 8 9 whatever. So likewise, it will keep on incrementing the counter automatically by Informatica. We don't need to do anything here. Yeah. Clear, right? Delay Dinesh, Priyanka looks like some problem, and Susha also some problem. Yeah, fine. So that's it about sequence generator part. Now let us start getting into what other properties within the sequence generator. Yeah. So far we talked about first order properties. Now the question, cycle. Cycle means what? It should repeat by itself. Meaning what? Once it reaches maximum value, again it should start from the beginning. That is where cycle algorithm will be used for. For example, let me talk about that with one scenario. So where, let us say we have got 10 rows, or 2 rows, 1 2. These are the 2 rows. Yeah. Now what will happen? Sequence values, let's say 1 and 2. Right now, max value, let us say we are going to set max value as what 3, then what will happen next time when you run some other data, same data, doesn't matter, 1 1 2 2, next time what happens, you will have a 3 here, so it is reaching max value, right? Then what will happen here, it is going to start from the beginning again. This is how this particular algorithm is going to work, which is a cycle algorithm. If you know like what you are doing about your data, then we can use this particular cycle algorithm. And now let us see how to configure it so that we can see the effect of this particular cycle algorithm in the target. Right? So let me set here what max value is what let us say 10 example. Yeah. So once it reaches 10, right, it should start from the beginning. Remember that. That's all, nothing else. Yeah? Say apply, say okay. So you guys can start doing it. Yeah? Open the sequence generator and enable checkbox, which is cycle. Yeah? Dinesh, yeah. Dinesh, go to that designer. Yeah, open the sequence generator. Yeah. Yeah. Dinesh, you're there. Open the sequence generator. Go to properties and enable the checkbox. That's it. This is what we need to do. And max value we need to change. This let us say 10 or whatever. Yeah. Once it reaches 10, right, it should start from the beginning. That's a concept of this particular sequence generator. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. So now let's go back to workflow manager. Refresh this mapping. Yeah. No object changed. Huh? We didn't change. Huh? Let's change in some other system or what? N value 10, right? I changed it already. Well, let us run it. You know? Fine. Let's run it. Yeah, it is successful. Now, if you go and look at, see now it is 10, right? Next time when you run, so we need to see the effect of it. So it should not generate whatever subsequent values. Instead, it should start from the beginning. Yeah. Let us see. If it doesn't work, which means what? Somewhere you have not configured properly. That's what it means. Yeah. Fine. And you see it's crossed, which means what? Our property values have not got reflected. Yeah. Now let us see where it went wrong. Yeah. Go to designer. This is a mapping sequence generator, right? Yes or no? And then we modified properties, which is cycle or whatever, right? So cycle value and n value also we define, right? Now let us start getting it refreshed. This refresh is not happening. Mapping
It should be
sequence
11,
generator.
12. It should be 11, 12, is it?
Yes. So how much you got? Not 11. No, once it reaches 10, right? Then it should start from the beginning. Like so 1, 2, like that. That's the concept. Yeah. So this change is not reflecting here.
Okay.
So
For me, I
that's
think
a concept.
0, 0, 1 at the bottom.
Yeah, perfect. Yours is perfect. You got it. This is what we expect. So once it reaches this maximum value, right? See, it is starting from the beginning, 0. Again, if you run next time, right? You'll have 1, 2. Can you just run and see? Yeah, run it again, Delhi. So yours is perfectly working. You know? That's what it should be. Run it again. Go to workflow manager. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
0, 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now let us look at it. Yeah, it's still not completed. Yeah. Now can you see here?
I think it is
1,
yet
2.
to complete.
Yeah. Now it's completed. So now see, can you see 1, 2? So it is reset, right? So once it reaches maximum value, right? It is starting from the beginning. This is a concept of what cycle. Clear now? So that's it. Like how this cycle algorithm is going to work. Yeah, Priyanka, you're back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think you missed the sequence generator transformation, madam. Yeah. Well, yeah, you can play this
Yeah.
recording later on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I said was just use sequence generate to generate unique values. So where we can customize our own values based on whatever we expect as part of the sequence. So that's a summary of what we discussed, Priyanka. No? Dinesh,
Okay.
are you
Okay.
there?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Dinesh system is. Dinesh, are you there?
My system is stucking, sir. Actually.
Which VM or your local system?
In VMware.
VM I can
VMware.
able to. VM I can able to
Even I am
operate.
facing slowness.
How come actually? So you see, if you get a problem,
Yes,
I
my
also should.
system was. No,
So
actually, we are
you got
connecting via VM, so maybe that's the
some problem.
reason. That, my VM was even disconnected. That's why I logged off. Now I'm
Yeah, that was the
calling.
problem.
I'm calling from phone, and then I am joining. I mean, I'm doing all these exercises via VM. So then it is working fine. Maybe others can also try that.
Yeah. So because I connected directly, right? So I'm not facing any problem. You are doing VM within another VM, right? So
Yeah.
that's fine. Yeah. Follow whatever she suggested, right, Priyanka? So Dinesh and Delhi, you guys can start doing it. Or else, if you are okay with this speed, like whatever you are having, right, then it's fine. Yeah, fine. So now that's about sequence generator. Yeah. Now the next step is what we'll move on to the next topic. So which is going to be another transformation. Yeah. So let us finish majority of transformations today. Tomorrow we'll talk about debugging, troubleshooting, all that. Yeah, we'll focus on some others. Yeah. So we have.
So I have one question. So here we are
Yes, madam.
doing all the transformations manually, right? So is there a way where we just maybe do the mappings once and it is scheduled every time? I mean, we are starting the workflow manually, right? So
Right.
can the workflow be scheduled something like that?
Yeah, that's what I think
Like
Dinesh
how
was
it
asking
works in the
question
real time? I
firstly.
just want to understand.
Yeah, we can also schedule this. Yes. Can you see scheduler here? You can go and schedule this. Like you can specify the date and time. Now we are doing what run on demand. Can you see here, Priyanka? This is our answer to
Yeah.
question. Now, if you don't want that, run continuously. Yeah. So then automatically it's going to get continued based on whatever is specified here, like start options, end options, and so on, right? So we can always do it.
Okay.
Scheduling part, well, I'll talk about one example. This answer to a question now. Yeah. Tomorrow I'll cover
Yeah.
scheduling part,
So
monitoring. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, please.
okay. So, I mean, in the real time, all these transformations we do as part of development, and these workflow is something that we schedule. Is that what we do in
Right.
the real time?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
That's for the runnable environment, right? Like what we have. Yeah. So we run this mapping through what
Yeah.
workflow. So we need to have way to schedule the workflows. Correct, no? You got
Yeah.
it, Priyanka?
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So
Got it.
now Yeah, so now let us start getting into what understanding other transformation or other transformations. We have rank, normalizer, and also update strategy. Yeah, so that's it. So with that, all the transformations will be covered. So let us cover it. At least two more we can cover. So let us create another. Which transformation will pick it up now? So yeah, let us take what rank. Rank is very simple. Yeah, probably people can do it. So rank we know, right? Obtaining top values or bottom values. Yeah, for example, total or let us say top ranks in +2 or 10th or some. I think we know, right? So let us say in this particular environment, we have got employee data. Now let us try to get top rankings based on what? Department number. Yeah. So department number is duplicated, right? Within each department number, whoever is drawing maximum salary, right? They should get top rank. Then followed by descendant rank and so on. So to achieve such things, we use what rank transformation. It's very simple. Yeah. Can you start doing it? Yeah. Let us build it. It's very simple. So let us quickly finish it. So router is normal is a bit complex. Probably we'll do that after break. Yeah. So let us try building this first. Yeah. Mapping underscore rank transformation. Yeah. So Dinesh, Dilli, and Priyanka, we're all there, right? Yes. Yeah. So apply the mapping name. Dinesh and Priyanka and Dilli. Dilli is done. Now let us take department table as input. Then use what the rank transformation. Fine. And click on create and done, right? Can you see rank index? That's a predefined output port where we could able to see ranks 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Okay? Top ranks or bottom ranks. Yeah. So we selected a department, right? Now let us not take department. Let us take employee so that we can see. Here we got unique values, right? Yeah. Let us take employee data. I'm just deleting old ones. Yeah. So fine. Let us take employee data as input. And then use department number, and also we can use salary also, right? Fine. Now let us connect this first, all of us. Yeah. Now let's open this rank properties. So go to ports, yeah, and add a new output port, which is, let's say, calculation column. Yeah. I'll just put here calc or calculate. So output port, and here, yeah, we need to select one group by thing. So let's say this. Yeah.
Please enroll our general membership for $399 plan to get access of all the parts.
Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the $399 plan and grow your skills immensely. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.